Hello guys, this is Gaming Noob here, and we're gonna do a little something different compared to some of the videos I've done. Now, I have followed DSP for quite a while. Last time I was following him was when the bankruptcy stuff was going on, but I started to lose interest. I was around watching even when the SOK was around, and this video right here is the video of Dave uh, explaining how he lost partnership with Twitch and how he's mad. And this video, although not being an hour long like the Machinima video, it just screams the type of BS that he was spitting when he was addressing the Machinima stuff. Now, I watched this once. I watched half of it, so most of this is still my raw reaction, raw gameplay, unedited, and it's amazing. It borders on parody. That's how close. Most DSP people, when they first see a DSP video, they can't believe that it's real. They think it's an act, and this is something where it's so bad. I even think that. So let's get started. Let's react to David Davidson's edit on his BS. So
All right, let me go ahead and tweet because I seriously can't fucking believe this. I am absolutely fucking incensed. I am incensed right now. All right, I know I don't look it. I am ridiculously angry right now. Like I want to punch something. I want to punch something.
So from the years that I've stopped following him, he still has the very weird disconnected mustache goatee look. I just want to state that. It's
as hard as I possibly fucking can. Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, DSP here. For the last month,
Right, okay.
we have all been speculating and we have all been wondering what the hell is the real truth of the matter of what happened behind the scenes at Twitch, that I lost my Twitch partnership.
Oh my god. The fluff. Thank you, David. What the fuck
Dear
is...
DarkSydePhil,
Okay,
thank you for your message. Oh yeah, 2 weeks later. As stated in Twitch's partnership April 21st, 2021 correspondence to you,
yeah.
Twitch exercised its right to terminate the content licensing agreement dated November 25th, 2016. That's when I had signed that contract when I had come back to Twitch in 2016 after streaming here on YouTube for 2 years. With respect to your Twitch account, DarkSydePhil, the agreement pursuant to the terms therein, specifically, Twitch terminated the agreement following its investigation of repeated instances of inappropriate conduct involving hateful slurs in violation of Section 4.2.7 Appropriate Conduct Agreement. What the fuck are you fucking talking about, you lame-brained pieces of dumb fucking...
The irony! You have been you have been kicked off for hateful slurs. What the fuck are you talking? Oh, the irony. Now I know it's not like he got kicked out for swearing, but just the manner in which he always responds to things, the man child thing reaction, like it's so similar even to like when he got kicked out of that Street Fighter tournament because he wouldn't stop filming, and well, I haven't told where the fuck am I playing? You want me to do your fucking tournament for? Like same exact behavior. Years and years, he has not changed at all. As much as, like, for example, back in the KO gaming days, where he would go like, my reviews, my speech, everything, it's so different. People see a new side of me. He's just the same guy, and so already, like, no decorum, no composure, just this man child cursing. Like, let's keep going.
shit. Hateful slurs.
Yeah. You say a lot of
Hateful
hateful
slurs.
shit.
What hateful slurs do I use on my streams?
Right, here we go.
Dude, they're still there. 2 fucking faggots. Seriously.
Oh, God.
2 little pussy bitches sitting there. Meh. We're not gonna play. We're just gonna sit in one fucking spot. The thing is, no one cares about YouTube at all anymore. They only watch the same, like, top guys. That's it. People just don't give a fuck about YouTube anymore.
Oh my god.
If you want to watch, someone enjoy a game and have fun and be entertaining, you watch them on Twitch. You don't watch them on YouTube anymore, right? YouTube is more about drama and bullshit. I want to watch a drama vlog. Then you go on YouTube.
Here's the word. He goes
I
like,
want to watch some faggot
oh my
insult
god.
some homo. You go on YouTube.
Well, why do they have to be gay? Like, why did they have to be gay? That's the point too. That's why it's literally like, because he says homo too. So like, it
You go on
literally
YouTube.
is an insult of gays.
I want to watch
It
some
actually
faggot
is, you know.
insult some homo. You go on YouTube.
Like when I think about like someone like, and here's an oh man, when you think about like an iDubbbz video, for example, where like that word is used in like I guess a comedic way, you know, like no, like Phil straight up like used it in a way referring to gay people, like he actually did. So like no wonder. And then, yeah, he that's his favorite word. Jesus.
What?
Like sure, he doesn't use like the N word. K word, you know, like I mean sure, like the range the range isn't high, but the volume is there.
What hateful slurs? If there were hateful slurs on my streams, I would not be on Twitch.
You're
I
not.
would have been suspended and kicked off of Twitch entirely.
And you are. So this reminds me of again, well this the parallels are going to be there for the Machinima vlog that he did. So one of his main criticisms of Machinima was the idea that uh when he was given a new contract for the amount of payment he was going to be done, which was based on views and not based on ads. And at some point in his time with Machinima with this new contract, Machinima reached out to him and said, "Hey, we have to actually lower your payment. We can't be paying you based on views because based on these new developments, we are actually losing money based on how we're paying you out." And Phil, sure, like maybe he can be mad that like, oh, what the hell, like there's a contract, there's an agreement, you know, like how why are you going to be paying me less? He goes, well, what the hell? Like if you knew about this, then you should have done it. Like, and that's just a thing that doesn't make any sense. Like, and they found out and they did it. So like, you're not, are you saying you wouldn't have been mad if they had done it 2 3 months ago? No, of course not. Like, and so this criticism right here, well, if I did it, like they should have taken me out earlier. Like, okay, like you I know he's gonna dispute that he didn't do it regardless, but it's like, no, that's exactly the point. Then you did it. You're not on Twitch. You're banned. Well, at least for a year.
How can you tell me there's hateful slurs on my stream that aren't bad enough to get me violating the terms of service and ban, but are bad enough to get me kicked out of your partner program? Okay? Bullshit. Bullshit. Bullshit.
Oh,
There were
God.
no hateful
So,
slurs
oh,
ever on my
Jesus.
streams,
What a
ever.
little
Since
cow.
I've been on Twitch, I don't use hateful slur language at all. Ever, 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 ever.
Oh, okay. After the three evers, I still wasn't convinced, Phil. But when you added that fourth and fifth ever, okay. You are a man of honesty. You have, I'll take your word for it.
Never.
Oh, that's
I
a
just
seventh
was
one.
falsely suspended and immediately reinstated because I did not use a hateful slur. All right? So here's what I think. I think these fuckhead trolls have been sitting on my streams for the last couple of months, literally clipping every instance where it kind of sounds like I'm saying a hateful slur.
How do you kind of use a hateful slur? Like, in what context do you kind of use it? Like, oh, I was reading Huckleberry Finn on the stream, and because I used the N word, it's in the book. It's taught in American schools, so that's why I used it. And how do you kind of use it? He's just admitting that, like, yeah, like a bunch of trolls, who have no lives. Like, okay, sure, did it. It's like, okay, yeah, they're losers, but they still found it, so this isn't even a refutation.
And sending it to Twitch.
Again, of course, with the qualification. Oh, that kind of made it like okay, like I used it artistically. Like what the hell?
Yeah, this bullshit. It never happened. Twitch suspended my partnership, terminated my partnership for something that never happened. You have punished me legally for something I legally didn't do. In the United States of America, that's not legal. You can't punish someone for something they didn't do. In a court of law, it would never hold up. It would be
So this is what's going on. Like he's gonna touch on it more, but he's never gonna say he's because maybe he's smart enough, but he's never going to say I'm taking legal action. He's tiptoeing it. Like with the when he was again with the machinima stuff. Like the parallels are just so there. When he was uh negotiating, this is when before he got kicked out of machinima, he was complaining to machinima about like why he's not getting so much money. And this is when the adpocalypse was happening. It got hit hard and literally everyone's making videos about like please buy merch and everything because yeah, like the everyone's getting paid so much low. And this guy, he goes and says, "Oh, is there like why is this happening?" And Machinima they just were slow on responding. I think understandably so. I mean, YouTube was like a cesspool from the time before Phil was terminated, and he was talking about like how if Machinima doesn't pay him, he is gonna take them to court. Like he was saying things like that, like which is insane because he was still under contract with them. And this time around, he doesn't do that, but like he's gonna go on and on about like how legally this is fucked up.
be one thing if they had said, "Oh, you did this. I did it. I've never done it." If I had done it, I wouldn't have been able to keep streaming on Twitch. They literally in this email just shot themselves in the fucking foot and proved their own statement is wrong because I wouldn't be streaming on Twitch if I actually used hateful slurs.
So I think what he's going with is the idea, like for example, like if someone gets arrested and their only charge is resisting arrest, like that's kind of like the circular reasoning legality of being punished. But so he's like I don't use Twitch. I don't know Twitch that much. Like if I was to say the N word and no one reported it, would it be like my stream would just get automatically taken down? Like I don't like is that how Twitch works? Because if it is, then I guess maybe Phil has a point. But I don't know if that's the case. Especially because like again, like unfortunately, like something like his constant use of the R word, which I know he does a lot, isn't like the most triggering slur I could say. Like you're gonna get canceled more for saying the N word than saying the R word. But like that's the only way that works. Otherwise, like this email that proves that informs me why I got kicked out is proof of why I shouldn't have gotten kicked out. Like that's not an argument.
So they are wrong. This is completely wrong. I am innocent, and this actual email proves my fucking innocence. I was punished for nothing. Twitch is a piece of fucking shit. I'm sorry. It is. If you can false report someone repeatedly on Twitch,
Okay.
over and over for something that's not happening, and Twitch's people there are so fucking stupid, they kick you out of the partnership program despite the fact you never did it, that's not a place where I want to ever do business ever again.
So here we go. I'm not fired. I quit. That's exactly what he's trying to do, which is again what he did with Machinima when he got fired, and he said, and he literally said that I quit. You know, he's doing it again. Yeah, like well, you don't have to worry, Phil. You're not. You're done with them. So like, what is this empty wang waving?
Ever. I'm not done with the email, by the way. There's more to it. I'm going to read more.
Perfect.
Okay?
Keep going. This is
I did
gold.
nothing wrong. Never.
Oh, I just paused. So this statement is why I wanted to make a video reacting to this. I did nothing wrong. Quote for quote, exactly what he said when Machinima fired him. And so I want to, if for anyone who doesn't know, so what happened is eventually, because I already described a little bit, Phil was mad because he wasn't getting paid enough, and he was going under the guise that like, because he gave a story that at one point, he was getting paid, and Machinima just sent him a huge check. He's like, "What's this?" And he says, "Oh, we actually realized that we were underpaying you. We there were some payments that weren't sent, so here's." And Phil was like, "All right, cool." And he was saying something along the lines of like, maybe they're messing up my paychecks, and they're actually supposed to be paying more. And he was that kind of investigation, which wasn't the case. And he was just saying, "Yeah, where is it?" And apparently he messaged a partnership manager that he knew, and he found out that the partner manager did not work there anymore. But the problem was he was messaging so many different departments in Machinima about his payment that it was starting to he and they kept on replying and saying we are looking into it. Messaging multiple times, messaging different departments isn't going to change anything. It's one department that's working on it. And when he messaged the partnership manager, which they don't know that he has a good rapport with them. That's not a thing. So here he is messaging the new partnership manager, which he didn't know, and it just makes it look like, oh my god, this guy's now messaging the partnership manager, like. And so they say like, oh, he's not working here anymore, and we'd like to please inform you to please stop, blah 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 blah. We're trying to help you. And Phil, being a man child was, oh no, like, how dare you talk to me like that? If you talk to me like that again, I'm done. I want you to send this to upper management immediately. I don't care who you are. And they were just like, who the fuck is this guy? Holy what the hell? And they fired him. They were like, dude, we're done. And so he wanted to do the whole, like, I was just asking questions. And so after he told the story, which was hilarious, like, in some ways, no one really expected it to have gone that simple, but it did. And he ended the story saying, let's recap. I did nothing wrong. This is the story of Phil when he plays video games very incompetently. You know, everything from not being able to do tax, not being able to do bankruptcy um, files correctly, up to something like this. I did nothing wrong. He is a bumbling fool, a lolcow. And he is the lolcow because of the fact that he just does not see any of his flaws. Here he is making hateful slurs. He can't control himself. He is who he is, and he's not popular because of it. And instead of changing from within, now it bit him in the ass in a different way, losing partnership. And here we are. I did nothing wrong.
Never used a hateful slur, was never punished for using a hateful slur. Now, after the
Well, you got punished
fact
for it now.
of me losing my partnership for a month, I get suspended and immediately reinstated because I never used a hateful slur. So, fuck whoever the fuck made that decision. You're an idiot. You fucked up because you actually have legally punished me for something I didn't do, and you think I'm gonna stay quiet about it? You think I'm gonna sit here and be like, oh well, it's fine? No, fuck all that. I'm tired of being treated like a piece of shit.
I've said my piece on stream, responded to Twitch legal team with my demands. We'll get to that. His demands, and that is that. Either they undo their this is basic. Either they undo their awful mistake, or I'm done with Twitch entirely. The ball is in their court. What a fucking maniac! What a delusional fool! This is, and this, I'm not gonna say this is parody, like I said when I started it, but this is just bravado. This is like almost like the delusion of the EDP guy who got caught for being a predator and just trying so bad to be, instead of to be remorseful, but to just have this bravado so that his tiny fan base, almost as big as mine fan base, which is non-existent, his bravado just look, yeah, Phil, you cut the best promo against them. Ridiculous. We'll talk more about the content of this tweet with his actual words right now.
Fucking life. I did nothing wrong. I abided by every fucking rule on Twitch. I never broke the rules. I had no issues at all, and all of a sudden you kick me out of your partnership program for something I didn't do, and you have no evidence of it. I want to know who investigated this and determined that there was a violation when there obviously couldn't have been a violation, or I would have been kicked off the site.
But you were kicked out.
Shadow X222, are you a functional retard? I have to ask, because not only are you banned from my chat, but you go, I can't believe it. Is this guy faking it?
Dude. This is like I don't know why I know this, but this has to be in 2017 based on that hairstyle. I remember how wet his hair was in the past.
Do not see full screen the guy does random super. I just hold back. Whole super hits me. And then it has a network error. You're going to blame me? You're fucking idiot. You're the fucking idiot. I fucking had it. It says right here, hateful slurs. Right here. Twitch terminated the agreement
pointing at it.
following its investigation of repeated instances of inappropriate conduct involving hateful slurs. I don't use hateful slurs. I'm not a racist. I'm not even biased in any way, shape, or form when it comes to something like that. I'm the least amount. I grew up in a multicultural world.
My best friend is black, okay? I have a girlfriend who's mixed. How dare you? Do you have no humanity? I don't get like how people to this day. Yeah, I don't think Phil is a racist, but like why would you use this defense? Oh my, look, I am not a racist. Look at all my body of work. I have always like shut up, man.
Every school I ever went to or whatever, I was surrounded by people of every race, color. I don't care about that shit. I don't see people by the color of their skin. I've been one of the most open people when it says, I want everyone on this planet to be happy. I don't care about the color of your skin. I don't care about your sexual preference, your gender preference. Just be happy.
We're not sleeping together, you fucking fags.
Wow. Can't say that anymore. Not allowed. 10 years ago it was okay. Now it's not a joke. It's not allowed. Can't say that anymore. I've never, ever used a hateful slur. Ever. And that pisses me off.
Oh my god.
That really, and I have the right to be pissed. I have the right to sit here and say I am angry that someone said I did something I didn't do and they punished me and they have concretely hurt me in my business for something I didn't do.
I'm Basketball American. That's fucking funny. He went to Medicare.
Now, this is the second half, because remember, I had asked not only why was I kicked out of the partner program, but am I eligible to get into the partner program again?
Basketball American. That's a fucking...
You may be eligible for the affiliate program again in 6 months after the date your partnership was terminated. You can write your info manually into twitch.tv/help. Creators have to wait a full 12 months following the end date of their contract before they can be eligible to be considered for the partner program. So you may be eligible for partner status in April of 2022. Ensure your statistics have met the path to partner achievement criteria. All right, I'm laying down the law.
No, you're not. Twitch laid down the law. They said, you're out. You can come again in a year. Be good. Goodbye. That's it. That is it. You're done. There's no laying down the law. There's no, the ball is in your court. So just shut up. Alright? But he's gonna go, so let's do this.
Dear Twitch, watch this video and listen to me very carefully.
They're not gonna watch this video.
I want to...
Maybe they're gonna watch it because someone is on Kiwi Farms and they love laughing at lol cows and it becomes like the Office video to laugh at. That is it. No one is taking it seriously. You are delusional if you think someone from Twitch is watching this in a serious way after seeing the way you have behaved for 8 minutes.
A public apology.
Or for more, because this video is edited.
From you. I never did what you were telling me I did. There cannot possibly be evidence I did because it never happened. Not once have I used a hateful slur on a stream on twitch.tv. Never. Oh my...
Wasn't he kicked out of Blip for making those anti-Semitic comments? You fucking idiot. Like, you haven't done this before.
God, he's a faggot and homo. Ever.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't want to hear it. Unless you can concretely prove to the world that this happened repeatedly in a manner that I would be terminated from your partnership program, but somehow magically not terminated from your website, go on and do it. But since you can't because it didn't happen, you owe me an apology. In addition to that, I demand that if you do the right thing here, you're going to reinstate my partnership. All right? You are. Because if you don't, you're basically telling the world.
All right, here we go.
The entire world. You can terminate someone's partnership for something they didn't do with zero evidence that they did, and too bad. You're basically saying we're an inept business. We have actual no checks and balances for what our employees do.
Okay, so I'm going to stop it here. This fucking idiot. Okay. again, this is in the Machinima video, in the Machinima vlog that he fucking did. He goes on and says that, listen, because this is how he phrased it too. The last email for that got him fired. He says, "Listen, don't talk to me like that. If you talk to me like that, then if you ever talk to me like that again, I will leave. Okay, that's a warning." And then they kicked him, and he says, "Well, that's proof because I said if you can't promise that you won't talk to me like that, then I don't want to be here. So you're saying that you can't promise you won't treat me bad again." And so that's, I mean, this one is actually more coherent, but that's what he tried to get across. That, like, Machinima is telling people that they treat their partners bad and they'll kick you out if you ask them not to. And so right here he's trying to make this claim that, like, hey, Machinima is banning people, or Twitch is banning people for no reason, no checks and balances. This is how I feel like he always wanted the Machinima vlog to go. I bet he thought that he was gonna make one of those why I love Machinima videos that was gonna blow up and get hundreds of thousands of views, and then even get other YouTubers to talk about it. He wants someone from Kotaku. I don't know if Kotaku's still a thing. He wants something from Games Radar to watch this video and go, "Oh my God, Twitch just banned DarkSydePhil." Oh, okay. What Twitch doesn't want you to know. Headline. That's what he wants. That's what he thinks or slash wants to happen. He thinks that he's gonna be able to rile up people and get Twitch to be under fire. Fucking idiot. No, that's not gonna happen. The only people who are watching this are people who love seeing you just bumble and be delusional, Phil.
We have no checks and balances for troll activity, and absolutely anyone can be punished for something they didn't do. You're saying you have an unjust, unprofessional business. All right? It's this simple. I demand it. And if I don't get it, I'm never going back to Twitch.
Exactly. And that's the thing with the fucking Machinima thing too. When they fired him, they're why? Who is DarkSydePhil? This guy who barely makes his money, and why is he talking to us like that? This guy's a fucking headache, dude. Just kick him out. What the? And they don't. I mean, even Twitch even more has so. You are like a fucking cog in the wheel, and you were just replaced and done. That's it. Like, they will never look back at this. This idea that, like, this ultimatum is the most imbalanced ultimatum ever. No.
As of today, May 18th, 2021, I am laying down the law.
Yeah,
I did nothing wrong on your site. You have no
yeah.
evidence I did anything wrong on your site, or else I would not be able to stream on your site. Therefore, public apology, reinstatement of the partner program. I demand it. If not, you have completely and utterly mistreated me. I never did a damn thing wrong to you. I never misspoke about you. I told everyone I loved the community that I built on Twitch. I wanted to stay there.
Okay, Phil, that's fine. Like, my thing really isn't critical on this. That's fine, Phil, but that doesn't mean anything. Like, if you break a rule and they don't like it, they can kick you out. Like, they're not working for you. You're working for them. You're working under their system. Like, you can't be critical. I mean, there's been unjust firing to happen, of course, but, like, this idea, they're not in service to you. You're in service to them. And
I stayed there for almost a month after you incorrectly terminated me from the partnership program with no.
all right, John. Are we gonna kick this guy out or not? He did stay for an extra month when he wasn't with us, so. And he said he really likes the Twitch community. You know what? Yeah, keep him. Like, yeah, like, that's gonna fucking happen, you moron.
No justification. I was willing to try to still make it work. But this is how you treat me. Not acceptable. I don't care. Send this to upper Twitch management. Send this video to anyone you want. They need to know
See, there
how
you go. There's
inept
that
their
little
system
subtle-
and business is.
He wants
It
this
is
to blow up.
garbage. You cannot punish someone for something they didn't do and ruin their business when they didn't do it. I'm not having it. I'm laying down the law. And if Twitch comes back and says, here's a
He's
ton
laying
of
down the
evidence,
law, guys.
fine. Then let them do that. Then at least I can say, fair enough. Here's some evidence of things that I did wrong, and now I can actually learn from it and improve. The problem is, this is not evidence. Saying I did something that obviously I didn't do or else I would have been terminated from your site regardless, it's not. All you're saying is I did something, but there's no evidence of it, and there can't be or else I would have already been banned from your site. So
That's not. Stop using that. That's not an argument, Phil.
I've had enough. That's enough for me. Unless you can outright say, here's what you did on Twitch, and we...
And here's the thing, and this is because I think, like I said, this is just more bravado than anything else. With some of his deep resentment that's in his heart, he knows that Twitch is not going to do. Why the fuck would Twitch do that? Why are they? Well, like it's not like. Do they even have like a YouTube channel like where they can like post the video of proof that DSP? That was the worst spelling of what the hell. Oh my god, I'm sorry. No, Twitch doesn't even have like a formal YouTube channel or something. Like it's not like yeah, they're not gonna. What the hell happened here? What? They're not gonna do that, and he knows that. So like he could he'll always go like, oh well, I told them that they can release the evidence and never did because there was no evidence. You know, like that's. Oh god, I guess he is somewhat of a fucking genius.
we want you to change, and then in a year we'll let you back in the partner program. Fine. If you have no evidence, then you need public apology and reinstate my partnership, or I will never come back and stream on Twitch ever again.
Okay.
Never.
Okay.
I will refuse to operate my business in a setting where it's unprofessional and people can tell you did things you didn't do,
Machinima
no
thing
evidence,
again.
and then they completely destroy your business because of it. That's out of control. Ball's in their court. The ball is in Twitch's court to do the right thing.
The ball has been shot, slam dunked. The game ended. The janitor came. He mopped the floors. He shut the lights off. That's it. There's no ball in any court.
I'm not putting up with this crap anymore. All right? Fair enough? I can't believe this. I'm insanely upset. I mean, I couldn't be more upset right now. I seriously could not be more fucking upset than I am right now.
Yep.
I'm just incredibly upset about this. Seriously. Someone said, don't burn a bridge. What bridge? They're the ones who did something wrong to me. I'm not burning a bridge. I'm asking for something that's fair and right and just. I didn't say...
You also said that the person who investigated this is stupid. Is fucking stupid. Like, you mean... You know, I mean... Take some of the take the content of the video and go like, okay, Phil is saying that he didn't do this. He wants to be back in the program, and he thinks he should be fairly apologized to. And if he did do it, then please provide the evidence. That's the content. But then in the delivery, it's this cursing, this screeching, this wailing, this wah-wah mode that he's going into, insulting Twitch management. Like, dude, like, regardless of the fact that you're mad, like, yeah, you're burning a bridge right here for no reason. You can come back in a year, you know, like... Oh, God.
Any hateful slurs on a Twitch stream ever. They're full of it. What it really sounds to me...
Okay.
...is that they got mass reports about me. They were all fake. Some idiot sat there, watched all the clips out of context. Oh yeah, look at all this. And then they just terminated it instead of actually looking at context and seeing it's not true. So fuck them. Like seriously, fuck that. You can't do business with a company like that. You can't. That's done. That's the end. That's the end of everything for me unless they reverse their decision. In fact, I'm going to write them back to the legal team right now.
Okay.
And I'm going to say you're out of your mind and you better fix this or I'm out of there for good.
Oh my God. That's when they type Like, I mean, they're done with it already, but then they see that email, they just roll their eyes to the back of their head, and like, not even for logs, they just delete the email correspondence entirely. You idiot. You, you idiot.
You're nuts. You're actually nuts.
Alright, there's a little bit more.
All right, everyone, here's the deal. Here's what just
All
happened.
of this is fresh for me.
So, I have just responded to the Twitch legal team. I told them exactly what I just told you guys on stream. It's completely wrong what they did. There's no way that what they're saying could
The
be.
Twitch partnership situation is way more hurtful of a thing than just income. To be told I'm guilty of hateful slurs, hate speech to the point I'd be terminated, I have made an active effort to improve myself. To be a Jesus Christ! It's the same thing every. How long? What was there was a term that he used to use, all the way back. Something about his king of hate. Um, I forgot. I'm not even gonna remember. But he's just gone on this whole DS positive. There we go. DS positive shit for so long. If you have to keep saying that you're trying to make yourself more in the last 4 years, aka when he came on Twitch, he's been going on this DSP positive thing for like since the 2010s. So if you have to keep saying that you're positive and you're not hurtful over and over again,
Possibly be true, because if it were true, then I would be banned from Twitch. There's no way that I would have had repeatedly said hateful slurs on their site and been able to stream on their website.
oh, to be told I'm a hateful person who doesn't deserve partnership when I've actively tried to change for the better in the recent years is I mean, like literally, I have, and he said 4 years. 4 years ago, yeah, when he got kicked off Machinima, I have literally gone by example of how he's literally saying the same things. Two different situations, same story, same rhetoric. He has not changed. I stopped following Phil actively for a while now, just to watch this stuff. Yeah, he is the same. The last time is the bankruptcy, which was a year ago. Yeah, he's the same.
Yet I'm
Your nickname is Ask the King, King of Hate. King of Hate, and he's not a hateful person. I used I'm King of Hate because I used the hate to feel
bad enough
idiot.
to get out of the partner program.
The
Doesn't make
hate
any
army.
sense. So basically, I told them 3 things. Number 1, I want them to review the situation and try to figure out how on earth they came to this decision when there's no way there could have been evidence that anything like that happened. Number 2, I want a public apology, and number 3, I want my partnership back immediately.
Again.
And I told them they have a week to respond and tell me what's going on.
Rad
and if
rat.
I don't hear from them within a week, I will never
Message
stream
me.
on their site ever again. It's that simple. So we'll see what happens. If they
Actually, I should
respond and
message
say,
Rad
"Oh,
Rat.
here's evidence," fine. Then that's it. That's the end of it. But if they don't, because I suspect they have no evidence of anything. If they did, again, I would have been banned.
But half the time I come by to stream these days, you're just calling detractors losers, or I'm hearing the word, the R word, and you're just generally going off at
From the
someone in
site,
chat, yelling them
then
an idiot.
what are they going to do?
Calling them
They
an
have 2
idiot. You never stopped engaging with
choices.
negativity.
They can say, "Oops,
and
we
never
screwed up
reflect on
badly, and we'll undo everything we did, and here you go." Or they'll ban me from the site likely, because likely what they're going to do is they'll want to cover up their mistake, so they'll probably just outright ban me from the site, even though I'm not even streaming on there and doing nothing wrong.
He's playing this wonderfully. So he just sent them a really dumb email, and now he's going, "Oh, they're just gonna ban me most likely because they're afraid, not because I just keep bothering them more and more, and I'm just getting more hostile." Like he knows he knows, but it's still there's still smoke and fire in terms of like his bitterness and resentment.
So we'll see what happens. It's going to be one or the other. It's going to either be they admit they fucked up and they fix it, and I get banned outright. I don't know. I honestly have no clue what's going to happen. I don't know. I know I did nothing
Piss
wrong.
me,
That's
Phil.
all I know. I did nothing wrong. So whatever happens, happens, guys. All right.
All right, guys. If he does follow up, um, I'll definitely look into that. I know I do a lot of Predator style content, And here's here's the stuff but like, yeah, like, yeah, yeah, there we go. Some comments, some likes. I'll like myself. Nah. Let's just read some comments real quick before we call it a day, folks. Say the line, Phil. I did nothing wrong. Yep. King of hateful slurs. Yeah, he's the king of, his literal nickname is King of Hate. Imagine being so entitled that you make demands while being punished. Grown man becomes Super Saiyan Karen on webcam. A breakdown. Um, I have never used hateful slurs. Proceed. He never called him. I think he was smart enough. He didn't call anyone like an R word throughout the stream, but he just called them idiots. I want to punch something. Good thing he didn't. He would demolish his rotator cuff, trigger some gout, and put him on bed rest for the rest of the month. I love that he leaches onto the hateful slurs part, not the inappropriate conduct aspect. I don't think they said inappropriate conduct in relation to the hateful slurs. What hateful slurs, dude? Literally has a 30-minute, 1 minute, hour clips of him doing this. Guy could just admit to using nasty words and apologize and move on. Well, I mean, to be fair, like that's not gonna help him get his partnership back, and that's his main point. But like, yeah. Slur, an insinuation or allegation about someone that is likely to insult them or damage their reputation. Shout out to the beautiful people, and yeah, I am censored right now, incensed right now. I think the F slur is so ingrained into his vocabulary he doesn't even register when he says it. Yeah, all right. Well, that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. And if there comes anything more, and if this performs okay, like if I can get 100 views, then heck yeah, guys. Take care.